What up, players? So today I thought I should talk about pretty interesting and debatable topic. It's the men's pound for pound ranking. Who should be number one? So right now, obviously the UFC rankings are out, and at the top they have Habib Nurmagomedov, number two John Jones, and number three Israel Adesanya. um, yeah. So when Khabib won his last fight, he said he wanted to be the pound for pound best. He wanted to be number one. So he's number one. Um, then John Jones dropped a video, them Twitter fingers. He was saying, fuck that. I'm the pound for pound best. He was talking about how he has more accomplishments, this and that. So I wanted to look at the accomplishments. So first, let's look at Khabib since he's a champ. So it says with 29 wins and no losses, Nurmagomedov retired with an undefeated record and the longest winning streak in MMA history. And then it was saying that he was ranked number one after he won his last fight, and the a source ranks him as the number one lightweight of all time. That's pretty accurate. Number one lightweight of all time. And then we have John Jones. So Khabib was undefeated record and the longest winning streak in MMA history. Then we go to John Jones. It says he holds many UFC records in the lightweight division, including the most title defenses, most wins, longest win streak, and most submission victories. So obviously the longest win streak was probably less than Khabib's, which is 29-0. And most submission victories. And that he's also been considered pound for pound best fighter in the world. So that means he has most title defenses, most wins, and most submission victories. That's in the lightweight division. And then I looked up the definition of pound for pound. Pound for pound is a rank using in combat sports, and it's just saying who the better fighters are relative to their weight. So it's just saying who's the better fighter in their weight, right? It's who's better in their weight. So is Khabib better in lightweight than John Jones is at light heavyweight? I feel like pound for pound isn't isn't like GOAT. It isn't GOAT. I feel like it's a little different, right? So I think pound for pound, what Khabib has done at the lightweight division is, he's never lost. First of all, he beat Conor McGregor, Poirier. He's beat all these top dudes, and he's able to finish them. Like, he doesn't just beat them, he dominates them, and he finishes them. So I feel like Khabib, he deserves to get that number one spot, especially after he finished Gaethje. Submitted him, beat him. He was literally out striking him. They were saying that he was gonna get outstruck by Gaethje. So I feel like after that win, he's deserving of that spot. But I feel like if John Jones is able to get a win at heavyweight. If he gets a title at heavyweight, for sure he's gonna be pound for pound. For sure, if he gets a title at heavyweight. If he gets a win at heavyweight, it depends who he beats. If it's a top contender, I want to say he's probably gonna pass Khabib. Yeah, I mean, it's because Khabib is so dominant, and John Jones, feel like we've seen John Jones almost get beat more than we've seen Khabib almost get beat. You get me? I feel like Khabib dominates most of his fights. You know, he's always on top, in control. John Jones too. You know, most of his fights he's always hurting up. He's always doing damage. But we seen that Dominic Reyes fight where he got cracked. People were saying he lost that fight. You know, Gustafsson, he was getting cracked. People, they had a rematch. Like, Khabib don't be rematching nobody. He just destroys them. So I feel like that's also a big thing right there. That's why I feel like Khabib is pound for pound. Because I feel like he's the best at his weight class. But yeah, I feel like John Jones, I feel like if he gets a heavyweight title, he'll for sure pass him. But yeah, I'm not mad at the rankings right now. Izzy, number 3. I feel like if Izzy keeps it up, able to beat John Jones, he might get that number 1 spot in the future. But we'll see. Peace.